What is good? It's your boy Mikey Will. In this part 3 of the build, we are putting the panels on. So we got to clean this thing up, paint it up, at least the top part at least, so we can get some panels on the top without having to paint up the whole thing. And obviously I do a lot of rust removal, so stay with me as we do that as well. So we're cutting up some HDPE, I guess plastic sheets, and they're used for garbage cans and just general like housework. You can get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, or whatever you come by. Got a little Ryobi, little saw. So measured it up. The thing is pretty big. That little piece is maybe, I think it was 38 inches. To show you guys this. Came out pretty good. This thing's a little bit heavier than I thought it would be. But yeah, just like that. The lid. Let's take this back off. Yeah, I actually hit this with an epoxy so it would stick on and it would become waterproof as it's stuck onto. I got to do the inside as well. Alright, so we have to get ready to put on some little mounts for the huge panel. And the one panel is huge. It's around 82 inches long, I believe, from like base to base. So I obviously used a little cut up piece and just measured, make sure everything was lined up and fitting correctly, because I didn't want one piece too far, one piece too close. So everything had to fit, so you had to like go finally got it 100 times. Sit right on the little helper things, and I just gotta trace a line, see where we would fall short at, or where we should cut at, you know, and then I can make more mounts for the top. Alright, so gotta cut up some more pieces. Gotta cut up the main piece that I used. Oh no, my camera fell. But after we traced it up, we cut everything out, and we were working on the right side of the cart, not the left side. The left side has the huge panel, the right side has the half panel and the door, and we still have to figure out a little bit of fine tuning of how we're going to put some panels on the steel without having to epoxy it or weld anything. I just don't want to have to make it more complicated than it has to be. But here we go, a little test fit for you guys. And just like that, we got the little magic school bus rolling. There we go. Ain't much to it, you know. Now it's just making little bolt holes that I could bolt into. And this stuff is pretty resilient. It did burn a little bit, but I don't recommend welding next to it. But just to get it, like get the mount ready, I could see getting a little tack or something like that, and just going back and finishing it all up as I showed here. And because you really want these little mounts to be sturdy, it's gonna be holding these pieces of HDPE plastic are a little bit heavy, but they're waterproof, they're resilient and stuff like that. Just not so much. I'm not sure if I would stand on it. I'm not sure if I would trust it that much, because I feel like it could break. But now we got both sides done. It seems pretty easy, and it's just at this point we're looking enclosed, boys. It's looking crazy. So now it's time to paint up some holes. Not paint up, drill some holes, but mark them out. Go through. Make sure you drill everything. This stuff drills just like wood. Probably a little bit easier than wood, but definitely would recommend using this stuff. It's just a little bit pricey sometimes. Depends like how big of a size you get. But we got a bunch of mounts, bunch of holes, bunch of bolts that are holding this thing together. And with going through each side, and if you guys hear the audio cut out, it's because there's copyrighted music in the background, and I couldn't have that in the video. And it kind of sucks, because you want to hear the drill and the noises and everything that's going on. It just kind of sucks, but YouTube is really strict with the copyright, so sorry about that. But getting back to it, I used M4 bolts for the bottom. We got a little update. I epoxied in this panel, obviously made from the same panels as that, to give it that good. But also I put in this welded steel plate, so if you step on it, it's nice and sturdy. I also put in this like little bottom piece. Obviously nothing's fully bolted in, but just welded up some just like little tab holders for it, and same thing with the top. It just fits in just like that. We got the front of the cart. We just got to grab some plexiglass and get it going. Also drop some new wheels on this, you know what I'm saying? Blue. Alright, so we got the plexiglass. Now it's time to measure it up, see how it fits, how we're going to mount it. And then from there, you just got to break your pieces off, cut what you need to cut, don't need what you need to use. I actually welded up some mounts for this thing because plexiglass, I think I got 3/4 inch, and it's pretty heavy. It's heavier than it looks because it's 36 inches length and like 40 inches wide. It's pretty heavy. So now it's time to drill some screw holes. So since it's plexiglass, you can see right there. It's easy, and then it's not that easy. I had to put it on the ground and put a little effort into it. And then as you guys can see, it takes multiple days because there's a lot of pieces to a cart, especially if you're doing it by yourself. But that's also part of the fun of it. If you can have some friends to help out, definitely makes the time easier, but definitely it's coming along quite nicely. Not bad. Welded on these little tabs to put this plexiglass to the back. Came out pretty good. I'll probably just silicone it and obviously get rid of this mush that melted up when I was cutting it. Alright, now putting a little bit of adhesive silicone on the plexiglass. Gotta measure out this little window hole. The window hole is a little bit high because there's a bar right in the middle, but it's a structural bar, so I'm not sure if I'm willing to part with that, or maybe it's out a window below. We'll figure that out in the future. But the window fits in pretty nicely, very little gaps, and now it's time to move on the other side of the cart. And so we got 2 more windows. Just traced them out, and I probably should have put in there's like a little motor that lifts the roof. I probably should have recorded that, but I'll show you guys when it's time to show you when everything's completed and stuff. But yeah, that little motor raises the roof, like pop-up sunroof. Looks like I popped out those windows. And now it's time to test fit these windows. Oh, there we go. And from there, we got the 3rd window after a bunch of cutting and measuring. And finally, that's what it looks like all together, guys. Make sure you stay tuned. We got more content coming soon. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Peace.